Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicole. So to start off, I want to take a few moments to just appreciate and thank things that I really appreciate in my life. So you can do this by writing them down on a piece of paper or like say out loud, but I like to just like picture them in my mind and like say thank you to all of them. I realize it's easy for us to forget about our blessings and all the good things that we have in our life. And sometimes we just take things for granted. So like I have been trying to practice this more so I don't take things for granted, and I'm actually more thankful for the little things in my life. I have also been trying to get into the habit of journaling this year because I realized I need to look back and reflect on myself. So I do actually keep two journals. I use the big one to like write down what I do on like day-to-day basis, and I use the small one to like write down like my triggers and my emotions. So it's more like my healing journal. I have also been really loving this ear clips. This year I wore it to our family photo shooting last year. I have also been wearing these ear clips a lot this year. So if you don't have ear piercings, you can actually get ear clips because they do make really cute and pretty ear clips nowadays. I'm sure you guys already know what my favorite foundations are going to be for this year. So yeah, for in summer I definitely like to use this 24-hour Infallible Freshwear foundation from L'Oreal, and in like autumn and winter I like to use True Match foundation from Rimmel. So I'm going to use L'Oreal's foundation on half of my face and Rimmel's True Match foundation on the other half of my face. So just in case if you are wondering why I'm wearing this reindeer hairband, because I am always late on trend and I feel like I didn't celebrate Christmas enough. That's why I wanted to wear this hairband even though it's already post Christmas. And I also explains my background, but I don't care what anyone says. I'm still in Christmas mood, so I'm just gonna wear it and use this background. So my favorite sponge is from ColourPop. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in my previous video, but I can never remember the name. It's the only one that's like pink, I think. Anyway, this sponge is like so good. I really love it. It's my favorite makeup tool for this year. I love L'Oreal's 24-hour Freshwear Infallible foundation because even though it's supposed to be matte finish, it's not very dry. Like I have really dry skin and I have no problem using this foundation. And as for Rimmel's True Match foundation, you guys already know that I love glowy finish looking foundation. And yeah, it does the job pretty well, and I just love the finish look on my face. And I feel like you guys are probably tired of hearing me talking about this concealer right now because it's literally the only concealer that I use. I have been using this concealer for the past 2 years and it's like really good. It's I don't know, it's something about this concealer that just makes me like keep going back and use it. Like it's like just like the perfect concealer for me. Like the texture is just perfect. It's not too dry and it's not too moisturizing, and the coverage is really high, so it doesn't leave crease line and it doesn't make my under eye look really cakey and patchy. And you guys already know that my favorite brow pencil is from NYX micro brow pencil in the shade taupe. Yeah, so I don't think I need to say much about it because I did talk about this product in my previous video. I'm just amazed, like how is it already the last day of 2020? It felt like I was like celebrating Christmas yesterday, like in 2019, and now we're like near the end of 2020. Like it's crazy. And I don't really do much for my brows. I pretty much just fill in the space and try to blend out the edge and like just repeat. I think I actually prefer doing voiceover because when I'm like concentrating, I don't really think of anything, so I get really quiet, and I feel like people like to watch videos with people talking when they do their makeup because they kind of explain what they do, but I don't really do that, and it's just like really quiet. So I do prefer doing voiceover because I can think of things that I want to say and explain, and also talk about stuff. As for my brow mascara, I love using this one from Innisfree. So I was wrong in my previous video for saying that it's the only one without a number because it was so chaotic when I went back to the store because I was like running out of this brow mascara, and I was like really confused with the numbers and everything because all of them don't have numbers on it. So I was like choosing between number 4 and 5. In the end, I chose 4 because I was like, if it was wrong, I'll probably get 5. But thankfully, I was right. It was number 4. So if you're having trouble finding the numbers, they are on the side. The numbers are really small, so you do have to pay attention to find them. Now let's move on to eyeshadow. So my favorite eyeshadow palettes for this year are from NYX and Canmake, and I will show you the one from NYX on the opposite side. I'm gonna show you guys the one from Canmake first. It's in shade number 5. So what I love about this product from Canmake is how they like just put 5 shades in it. So pretty much all you have to do is just follow them in orders, and you'll just finish your eye makeup like that. So you don't have to think about what shades you need to use in combination, so your eye makeup won't stand out too much. So you guys already know that I'm not the best when it comes to explaining how I do my makeup, so you guys can just look at what I do. I guess I'm really sorry because I'm just not very good at explaining the steps. So I decided to talk about some random stuff, so it won't just be complete silence of me doing my eye makeup. So yeah, what have you guys been up to? I feel like I learned a lot of stuff this year, and well, first of all, it's not like the best year for everyone, right? Because we all know with like the world and like everything going on, and not just the pandemic, but I feel like many things happened this year. It's like a big change for me personally, and yeah, I've learned a lot, and I'm really grateful for that. And well, okay, I'm gonna start talking about NYX warm neutral palette, so I guess I'll talk about this later. So I definitely think that this NYX Ultimate eyeshadow palette is my favorite eyeshadow palette for 2020 because first of all, they are very good, great for daily wear because even though they do have rosy shades, most of the shades are like nude, and the colors are not too cool or too warm. I feel like the tone is just perfect, so it's easy to use them in combination. It's just a great eyeshadow palette if you don't like to spend too much time thinking what colors you want to use for your eye makeup, or if you're just like lazy, or if you're a beginner. It's great because this one is more on the subtle side. You guys will see after I finish my eye makeup for this side with NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette compared to the one with Canmake with the metallic or shimmer or glitter shades, whichever one you wanna call it. Yeah, you guys will see after I finish this side. Oh, and what I was gonna say before was I have been trying out lots of different yogurts, because like I wasn't like a big fan of yogurt before. For me it was usually like I'll always just get Greek yogurt, and I just got tired of it, so I stopped eating yogurt. But somehow this year I got really into yogurt, so I have been trying lots of yogurts, and I think I have found my favorite yogurt. And if you guys are interested, you can check out my description box because it is so good. As you guys can see, these two eyeshadow palettes are very similar. Like they look very natural. And like I said in my previous video, I am not going to talk about my eyelash color because I don't actually have a favorite eyelash color, so I pretty much just use the only one that I have. And my favorite mascara is definitely this one from 1028. I'm pretty sure it's the only mascara that I use for all of my videos this year, as well as the brown mascara from Canmake. I'm always amazed by the power of mascara, how it can change so many things. And my favorite contouring product is this single eyeshadow from MAC. Yeah, I talked about in my previous video as well. I don't think I need to talk much about it because it's got a lot of good reviews. Don't forget to blend out the edge so it looks more natural. Now let's move on to blushes. So my favorite blushes for 2020 are from Nars, and another one is from a Japanese drugstore brand. I'm gonna show you guys the one from Nars first. It's like the classic one, orgasm. So yeah, I mentioned it in my previous video as well. It's worth the investment, so if you don't have it yet, I highly recommend you to get it because you won't regret it. Now I'm gonna show you guys the other one, and the difference between these two blushes is that with the Japanese drugstore one, it's, even though it's got like a tiny hint of glitters in it, it's more on the matte side, whereas NARS is like full on glitters. So if you don't like glitters, then maybe try something that's more on the matte side. As for my favorite lip products for 2020, I couldn't choose between these three because yeah, I'm very indecisive. So I thought, why not just show you guys all three of them. So the first one is from Canmake. Honestly, I was having trouble identifying the shade because I'm not sure if you guys can see, but like I have been using so much, so like the package, like the surface is so like scratched up, so I couldn't really tell the number on it, so I'm gonna guess it's number 9. I'm not exactly sure, but I will check and mention it in the description box if you guys are interested. But this one is more like, it's like the texture is like lip balm, but the color is very pigmented and like it's just so pretty. It's like very, it's not too pink or too red. It's just like the perfect tone. It's great for daily wear and it doesn't dry out my lips because it's very moisturizing since it's got like lip balm in its name. So this is probably my favorite lip product out of all of them for this year. Moving on to the next one, well, you guessed it. Of course, it's this one. Okay, so I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point. If you guys are interested, you can look up reviews. I don't know, it just I'm sorry, I'm really bad at describing this, but the color is just so pretty. Like I have no complaint. Yeah, it's just good, but because the color is more like on the natural nude side, so like I do like to layer it up, otherwise I look sick. And I do like to use my fingers to like blur out the edge just to blend it out so it looks natural. So if you guys don't have it yet, I highly recommend you to check it out. So I was choosing between this one and MAC's Color lip tint, and I do not regret for choosing this one because I don't like MAC's updated version of Color lip tint. And this is my all-time favorite lip balm. It's got a honey smell, like you guys can already see that I use that often. And my third favorite lip product is NYX Lingerie Lip. What's it called? Yeah, it's NYX Lingerie Lip in the shade Seduction. So, I just love this color. Like, it's so pretty. I remember choosing between this one and Exotic, and this one is just great for daily wear. One thing I do have to complain about this product is how sticky it is when it dries out. So yeah, it gets very sticky, so make sure to apply some lip balm before you apply it so it's less sticky. So I decided to complete my makeup with my favorite lip product. Yeah, that's why I switched back to the first one that I showed you guys from Canmake. As for my highlighter, my favorite one is this one from Japanese drugstore brand. Yeah, everyone was raving about this highlighter last year. Yeah, even though it was very popular last year, I still love it a lot this year. So I decided to include it in my favorite product for this year. So what I love about this highlighter is how you can make it very subtle or you can make it really intense. You can just build it up based on your needs. And the last product, this is my favorite product for this year. Like, I'm not even kidding, kind of favorite product. I use it so much. It's makeup spray from MAC. It's not the one with glitters or like blue or pink bottles. It's just like their original classic one. If you also love this makeup spray from MAC, then you will know why it's my favorite. And here's my complete makeup look. I did gain a few subscribers compared to last year, and I am really grateful for each one of you for supporting me and watching my videos. Like, I don't know any of you probably in real life, but I am just so thankful that you guys are supporting me, and I honestly love you guys so much. And I always question and ask myself, why would anyone want to watch my video? But yeah, I don't know. But I'm just really thankful that you guys are like giving me so much support and love. And I almost forgot to show you guys my favorite candle. It's Mary Cookie from Bad Bath and Table. No, what? Bath and Body Works. Yeah, it smells amazing. It smells like vanilla and cookies. Yeah, anyway, so that's all for this video, and I hope you guys have a great new year, and I'll see you guys next year. Love you guys.